Hello, namaskara. Good afternoon, everyone. So, I welcome all the F&B fraternity of Bengaluru present here today to the promotional event for the Japanese ingredients and modern cuisine at my residence. Japanese cuisine is gaining a lot of popularity around the world as fresh and healthy food. And furthermore, Japanese restaurants have strongly consolidated their place on Bengaluru's F&B map. While sushi remains to be the crowd favorite, there is a lot more to Japanese cuisine than meets the eye. Today, the Consul-General of Japan, along with the goodwill ambassador of Japanese cuisine, Mr. Kosato, present to you Japanese ingredients and fusion dishes to expand your horizons of Japanese cuisine. Japanese food is generally not heavy on flavor or spice. However, today you can experience fusion Japanese dishes suited to the Indian palate, prepared by Chef Yonaha from the Four Seasons Hotel. One of the special features of today's dishes is Japanese-style noodles or men, such as soba, udon, ramen, etc. I hope all of you can thoroughly enjoy them and propagate the ingredients cuisine further to the Indian populace. Thank you for your participation today.
Segment which all of you might be waiting for. So I would like to invite Mr. Chef Yonaha from Four Seasons.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, members of the media, friends and more, a very warm welcome on behalf of Kikkoman and some of the top Japanese ingredient manufacturers. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence today, especially on a wet and good traffic day. My name is Harry Hakone Kosato. Thank you for the introduction. I'm your co-host together with Consul-General Nakane-sama and his most delightful team. As you may be aware, I'm honored to be the Japanese Cuisine Goodwill Ambassador. And today is to showcase you some amazing dishes created by my friend, an extraordinary gentleman, Yonaha-san, Chef Yonaha, his team, and also our team at Sushi More, Chef Kishore, who is in the back, who's come from Mumbai. So you're all in for a treat, okay? So when people think of Japanese cuisine, the top of mind dishes may be sushi and ramen. Correct? Right? But in fact, as CG was saying, Japanese cuisine and Japanese ingredients, and they're actually quite diverse and varied. And today, we especially wanted you to taste dishes that are different, that showcases the difference and the diversity of Japanese cuisine. So they were actually showcasing 6 dishes in total. All, of course, using the versatile all-purpose seasoning of Kikkoman soy sauce, which is naturally good. But there are some Japanese interpretations on, say, Portuguese, Chinese, or Indian dishes. So maybe you know tempura is actually a Portuguese dish, which has been reinterpreted by Japan. And we have some nice dishes from China, as well as India, which has been interpreted by the Japanese chef, as well as this is the culture. So we're trying to do a little bit of interesting fusion, and also interesting for you to understand that. So today, sorry, we're not serving sushi, but I hope you really enjoy the intricacy and the diversity and the richness of Japanese food. So there are 6 dishes. One is a wachuka. Wa means Japan, chuka means Chinese. So wachuka style ramen salad. So you think, okay, ramen is like a hot bowl, but this is ramen salad. Absolutely, really interesting dish. Then we have a Japanese style Chinese ebi chili, which means a prawn dish, which is a stir-fried dish, which is a really interesting dish that the Japanese have created in Japan. So most of you here in India will never have tried the ebi chili dish before. The third dish, this is a very simple one, tempura. So you'll have a veg and non-veg version of tempura. That's you have normally. The fourth dish is a spicy piri kara. It's a little bit slightly spicy. Gomoku ankake chahan, which is a stir-fried rice, but it's a stir-fried rice. But on top, they put the sauce on it. So that again, you probably not have seen. But this is also originally Chinese, but interpreted in a Japanese way. The next dish for all of you Indians, we will have an Indian style curry, omu soba. Okay, so this is a noodles with Indian curry with a little bit of omelette on it. So you can just imagine that it's kind of an interesting fusion dish, but absolutely tasty. And the last dish, which is a veg dish, which is a Chinese style black pepper udon. Okay, so udon prepared not in the style of a Japanese dish, but in a very Chinese Pan-Asian style feel, which makes it a very, very interesting umami dish as well. I love one of these dishes, so I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, Avatar.
Hi,
How are you?
very well, thank you.
So, how was the event today?
First and foremost, I would like to thank the Consul-General of Japan in Bangalore and Mr. Hari Kosato of Kikoman Sauce and the team from Kikoman for extending me this particular invite to be here. It has been a great pleasure to be here. And I think the food which has been presented today has been very different. There has been certain adaptation where even the Indian palate will find that very interesting. And to give a particular example, I would like to name this dish, which is kind of a rice, which is piri kara gomoku ankale chan, which has got a little bit of spice, little bit of pepper. Tempura, of course, is always a favorite anytime. And I would say Indian style curry, omu soba, with cabbage, Japanese rice, carrot, that's like an Indian curry, but then made in a Japanese fusion way. So I think it was very interesting cuisine, and I'm glad I'm here.
Thank you for that. Rice we made, that also contained like Indian masala, ginger, garlic, chili flakes, and the regular sauces.
Yes.
So that's why the rice is giving a more Indian taste, and this comes in a Japanese way also. So, what do you think of Kikoman as a brand?
See, Kikoman is a global brand. Kikoman sauce is whichever part of the world you go, there is Kikoman sauce. And I sometimes say, you go to the North Pole and there will be a Kikoman sauce. And I think it's a exceptionally good ingredient to be put in not only Japanese cuisine, but in any cuisine. And I work a lot with Kikoman brand in our macro brewery Fox in the Field in Whitefield. And we look forward to associate more with Kikoman brand for our own events and activations and pop-ups. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Kosato will explain the dishes.
I've already explained. I did two in one. You can now eat it. No more explanation.
Okay, let's begin this.
It was an amazing event. We were able to taste a lot of Japanese food with Kikoman's, sauce and their preparation. So I really enjoyed meeting all the people from different parts of, or different cuisines and interact with them. So thank you very much to Kikoman and to the Japanese Consul for organizing this event.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sajid Patel here. I am the executive chef at Sheraton Grand Bangalore, Brigade Gateway. I had the culinary operations there. Today I witnessed a great little afternoon at the Consulate-General of Japan, and it was a great afternoon savoring some great dishes, fusion dishes from Japanese culture, moving through Chinese and Indian cuisine. and a good partner in this is Kikoman. We at the hotel, we at Horizon, which is our Vanasian restaurant at the 31st level at the World Trade Center. We also use Kikoman soy sauce, a great versatile sauce which can be used in most of the places at the Cuisine. And do try Kikoman sauce at our restaurant as well at Horizon.
Hi, my name is Misha. I was honored to be invited to the Consul-General's house for a tasting menu using Kikkoman products. I'm a big fan and enjoyed the meal thoroughly. Thank you so much. Kikkoman products are being used in our Chinese kitchen, Madam Haka now, making it much more flavorful. Please do try it.
I'm happy to be here today at the Consul General of Japan's home for this promotion of Japanese cuisine. And I also thank Mr. Hari Kosata of Kikkoman Sauce that it has been a great experience of tasting this Japanese cuisine with certain twist and certain fusion style cuisine, wherein there have been certain adaptations to even make it like an Indian curry. And it has been very interesting to be here. The tempuras were very good too, and whatever we tasted was fantastic. Thank you.